Well, I just got off the ferry from Cleveland to Dunwich here on North Stradbroke Island. My very first visit to this island, and I'm in a cemetery. It's right near the water. Now, I'm not going to have a look around it now. I want to find out where I'm staying, where my accommodation is. So now that I've checked in, I've had something to eat, I'm going to switch over to a smaller bag that I can walk around with without breaking my back with a big backpack. Got a map, portable battery, water bottle. I don't really need too much else. So what I'm going to do now is have a little look around Dunwich. I'm going to go to the museum first. The good thing is I can leave all of this stuff here, the backpack and bathroom stuff and all that, and some rubbish that I'll get rid of, and go and explore the town. Well, now I'm out and about in Dunwich on North Stradbroke Island. I was up just after 6 this morning, got the ferry at 9, had something to eat just over there on the main street. I think that's the main street. Checked into the motel over there. I'm going to go to the museum and see what I can find there, what I can learn about North Straddie. The museum is just this way. Quick detour, there's looks like a war memorial. Just go across and have a look. I can't resist memorials and plaques and whatnot. Florence Henderson. Wasn't she Carol Brady? No, that was one big turtle. Just left the museum and now I'm going to see if I can find Brown Lake. I think it's 4 or 5 k's away, but I feel like a nice long walk. I could hire a moped, but see if I can make it. Otherwise I might turn back and get some transport. So I got a taxi. Alright, I'm at Brown Lake, but unfortunately I've left my mobile phone in the taxi. I found some people here, they were just getting ready to leave. They said they'd call the taxi company and let him know that I've left my phone on the passenger seat in his cab. So I guess the best thing for me to do is just hang around here at Brown Lake and hopefully they can get in contact with him and he can drive back and give it back to me. Damn, I never lose anything. Well, I better not go too far, because if he can find it, if he finds it in his cab, he'll come back to where he dropped me off, and that's right here. There was a green tick that came up.
Oh, if that came up, it's okay.
You're right.
You alright? Okay, good. Thank you so much. Sorry, what was your name? George. Thank you so much, George.
Yeah, you're right, I know.
Wow, alright. Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, George.
Yeah, you got everything.
Yes. Hat, head. Yes, I'm good to go. Thank you very much. Cheers, mate. Thank you. Whew. Got it back. Got my phone. Thanks to George. So the journey continues here at Brown Lake, and I know that this particular lake had very special significance to the women of the indigenous tribes, peoples who were here, and apparently strangers to this location had to be announced. Now, there was no one to announce me, and I don't know, it may sound silly to some, but when I got here, just as a mark of respect, I did quietly announce my presence here when I walked down onto the beach just back there, and just said my name. I'm not Indigenous, but this is a very special place for them, and I did what I could when I arrived here just to say, hello, I'm here, and introduce myself. Come around to the other side of Brown Lake now, and another little beach. Nice spot here. So just leaving Brown Lake now. I'm not going to get a taxi back because I don't really think it's all that far. I think the taxi ride was only about 6 or 7 minutes. Walking back to Dunwich from here is probably going to be about half an hour, 40 minutes. Not sure, but I don't want to call George the cabbie out again to pick me up. He's already been out here twice because of me. So yeah, back to Dunwich to get some lunch. An absolutely beautiful view from up here. I mean, look at that out there, the light on Moreton Bay. And I think I can see there one of the water taxis just pulling away from Dunwich heading back to Cleveland. Just found some kangaroos on the outskirts of Dunwich, just coming back into town, and they're across the road there. One of them's got a little joey in its pouch. The other one's scratching itself. And now I'm going to the Stradbroke RSL. I think I'll get myself a beer. Alright, I'm at the RSL. Had to take my hat off and just gonna have a beer. There's some interesting stuff up on the wall here. It's an old Imperial Japanese flag. There's a sword up above as well. I don't know who these birds are. There we go. I've never seen these ones before. That's okay, Dominellis. I'm just filming you. What I've got to work out now is what I'm going to do for dinner. I've just checked out someone's coming, Straddie Sharks All Sports Club. And they've got a Thai restaurant here which is open till 7:30. But there's a spa up there and I can buy some stuff and just cook it back at the motel. So I'm just going to go have a look at the kitchen facilities at the motel and see if I can figure out how they all work. Obviously it'd be a lot cheaper to just buy tin food and cook it in a saucepan. Terrain here. I can see the beach. It's not far away. Okay, well that's not too bad. This is where I'm going. Well, I've got to say, this is absolutely beautiful here. The sun's just setting and nobody here. I don't know what the name of this beach is, but wow, it's beautiful and quiet. And I think that's the lights of, I'll try and turn it around. In the distance there, I'm pointing to it now. That I think is the Port of Brisbane. That's the mouth of the Brisbane River and Fisherman Islands. I think that's what that place there is. Beautiful. Rusty remains of a shipwreck. It looks like it's all just been piled up here on the beach. It doesn't look like, you know, it actually sank right here. It's all just been accumulated here. They've bulldozed it into position here. Oh, look at that. I don't know what kind of vessel it was, but like a barge of some sort. There's another one here. Looks like they've just been left here to rot. Well, I've gone ahead and ordered a pizza from CJ's Pizza, and I got the CJ special, so I'm just waiting for it to be made, about 15 minutes. As expected, there's not a lot to do in Dunwich on a Sunday evening, and of course this time of year the sun goes down very early, so I think it'll be an early night for me. Okay, it's Monday morning. Having trouble getting to Amity Point, but the lovely lady here, MC, has offered to drive me from Dunwich to Amity Point. Wow, that is very, very kind of her. So I've got my backpack ready. The bus to Amity was leaving like now at 8:30, and there's not another one, it seems, all day. So, all right. Saying goodbye to Dunwich, and on my way to Amity Point.
Police action or other people. Now I know, you see.
Take care and have a good next week.
You too.
Bye bye. So here I am in Amity, first time ever. Don't really know much about it at all. Just going to have a little look around. I've got about an hour to kill before I can get into the cabin and get settled there. I want to go and see what's in the general store and yeah, just get the lay of the land. Someone was telling me that there's been a lot of erosion here, beach erosion at Amity, and this tree here, you can see an example of that. All of this sand here has all been washed away. But I thought I'd take a walk around the local streets and see how the Amity Pointians live. Lovely little houses around here. They're not large, they're not ostentatious, but they're very quirky and lots of colour, which is nice. It's nice to see. Each one has its own little character. The only store here where you can buy food is only open till 6 o'clock, so I've got to make sure I stock up on food for dinner tonight. There's kitchen facilities here at sea shanties, so I just have to make sure that I don't starve tonight.
Go, mate.
Good, how are you?
Good.
Cabin number 2, this is mine. I don't know if I can get in. Oh, I can. Oh, wow. Okay, this ain't bad. There's the key. Oh, wow. Shower, but there's no curtain or screen. People can see me. I don't want to drive them too crazy. I don't know, I think I'll just live here. I'll move in. I'll buy it. So the lovely lady at Sea Shanties has let me use her car to go and do a little bit of sightseeing, which is really nice of her. That's amazing generosity here on. Turn that up.
Number 1 Australia.
Just trying to turn the.
And I'm going to
need you guys to...
Radio. Oh, there we go. So I figured I might go and have a look at Blue Lake, because I wasn't able to get to that before, but with the car, and go and have a look. And I guess it's one of those things, I can't really steal the car because I'm on an island. Let's go. I've just arrived at the car park leading to Blue Lake. Now it's quite a long walk to Blue Lake. I believe it's about 6k something return. So we'll get a move on. And I hope this is the right path too. What's this? You are here. I'm making good progress along this track to the Blue Lake. The sign back there says it's only about another 1.1 kilometers, so I've done almost 2k's in 18 minutes. I'd walk fairly quickly. I've got quite a fast pace, and I jogged a few bits as well. So the sun goes down at 5 o'clock and it's already going on 2 now, so 3 hours of sunlight left. I've stopped here for a moment because I've had this strange feeling of deja vu just here. I'm at the intersection of the Kabul track, which goes that way, and the Kabura track, which goes that way. Apparently I'm about 500 meters from my destination, but I came by here sort of power walking to where I want to go, and I thought, have I been here before? And I haven't. This is my very first visit to North Stradbroke Island, but just a feeling of deja vu here. Okay. Oh. Okay, well I promise I won't do any of those things. There it is, the Blue Lake. I just know that if I try and walk down there, I'm going to slip and fall straight into the lake, so I'll stay here. Come to a little intersection here. That's the Kabura track. That way, 3 kilometers to the car park. But this way here is the Dakaban track, and apparently there's a lookout further up there. It says 1.8 kilometers to the lookout, so I made really good time getting to the lake, so I think I'm gonna make change course here and go this way and see if I can find this lookout. I broke my tripod. One of the legs came off. Now it's only a bipod. That's pretty amazing. What's the time? It's 2:28 now. 2:28. If I was at work, I'd still have another 2.5 hours to go. But I'm here. I think that's the track now I've got to take to get to the car park. Neem Beamer track, 3 kilometers to car park. Alright. All being well, it should be mostly downhill from here. Better get going. It's about 2:45, so 2 and a bit hours of light left. Okay, enough of that. Oh, I'm back at my starting point. I've just looked at the clock, and from on the lookout down here back to the car park, which is just behind me, 3 kilometers. It took me 26 minutes to walk, so not too bad. And it's the only car left in the car park too, so it might make tracks. As soon as I pulled up, the damn thing ran away. Hello. Hello. All right. Made it back. Good morning from Point Lookout. It's Tuesday the 1st of June, 10 past 9 in the morning. Checked into my accommodation at Manta Lodge, I think it's called. Beach is on that side there, and I will of course go and have a look at it. But I'll just take a look along the main road first and see what's along here, see what sort of eateries are here, and I'm already hungry. This is another thing I found here on Straddie, these evacuation centres. There was one I saw at Dunwich. Evacuation, what are they evacuating? Not a bad spot to have lunch at. It's Dead Man's Beach down there, I think. I was around the other side. I don't know if this side is as well. Just stopped off at the cafe across the road. Got it's avocado and smoked salmon on sourdough, so that should be nice. There we go. And having a look at the view. There seems to be a bit of controversy here about the building of a new, what is it? It's an exhibit and research pod. Just up ahead here, there's a tent embassy which I will take a wander past and learn a little bit more about what's going on. So it's something to do with a whale skeleton, and it seems like a lot of people are opposed to the building of this little visitor centre. I've just had a chat with some of the indigenous people here operating the Truth Embassy about this centre which is going up here with the whale skeleton, and it's such a complicated situation, and it touches on so many other issues. It was a real honour to sit with them and learn about it from them, and something I'll look into more, see what I can do, and at least educate myself more on the controversy. part of the North Gorge walk has been blocked off for repairs, so I've got to backtrack, come back out onto the road, go down the road a bit, and enter from the, I think it's the south side of the track. So a little bit of a detour, but that's okay. Still a beautiful day. All the mist and vapour in the air that hangs about in this part of the coast. It's really beautiful. It's like a perpetual bit of fog all day long. Right, well, I don't get this. Caution, vehicles exiting beach, but no vehicles beyond this point. So how did the vehicles get onto the beach in the first place so that they can exit? Just stopped off for a nice smoothie here at the Blue Room Cafe, is it? I don't know what this place is called. Yeah, Blue Room Cafe. It's a smoothie, strawberries, passion fruit, lemon, and can't remember the rest, but very nice. Nice and refreshing. Been doing so much walking today. Beautiful view out here. So I'm just staying over there at Manta, but I saw this sign here for Bill North's cattle dip, and it was in 1895, all good, and the remains are up there. The thing I've noticed with these signs is, while they're informative, a lot of them are, I don't know, they just kind of seem like they could be jazzed up a bit, or made some new signs put up perhaps. These are just looking a little bit old. Some are very faint and worn out and damaged, and I know they're out in all weathers and be a bit pricey to replace them all, but this is very interesting because many people are interested in the local history. Wow, look at that. That's really quite amazing. What a great little find. I'm going to go back to Manta and just freshen up and plan the evening. Might visit the library also. Probably walked about 35 k's today. I'm a little bit early for dinner. In fact, I'm about an hour early. So I've come here to the little bar here next to the restaurant where I'm going to be eating, and I've got myself a pint of the Straddie Point Lookout lager. Not bad, is it? Look at that sunset.